So next topic natin is integration by parts. Another integration technique you use when you are integrating different or complex functions. So ang integration by parts galing siya sa product rule. No? So if you integrate this both sides, so di ba ang derivative ng UV, product rule sa derivative is UdV plus VdU. If you integrate this both sides, so bali makakancel mo lang yung D. So UV equals U integral of UdV plus integral of VdU. So simplify lang natin, no? Para maging terms of the integral siya. So integral of UdV equals UV minus integral of VdU. So transpose mo lang sa other side. So you have the formula for the integration by parts. Okay, so this is the integration by parts. This problem, we have integral of x cubed times e raised to x squared derivative of x. So apply natin yung integration by parts again kasi you cannot apply yung normal na formulas. If you cannot apply directly the formula, it might need to be integrated by parts. You know? So yun yung indication para masabi natin na pwede ba natin gamitin yung integration by parts. If you have two functions na nakamultiply sa bawat isa, and then those functions are not directly integrable, most probably you need to perform the integration by parts. So dito, you have integral of UdV equals UV minus integral of VdU. Okay? So again, dapat ang dV mo is integrable. Okay? So, you cannot put dV na hindi siya integrable. Okay? You cannot say na ang dV mo is e raised to the x squared dx kasi e raised to the x squared dx is not directly integrable. So, you cannot do that. Pero, integrable ba ang, pwede mo ba sabihin na dV is just equal to e to the x squared dx? Okay, hindi. Kasi hindi mo yan directly ma-integrate. Again, wala kang ano dyan, wala kang x. Kasi di ba ang u mo dyan is x squared, so du is 2x dx. So you have to have x in order for you to integrate that. But you don't have x here. So yung x na yan, kukunin natin kay x cube. Okay? Ay, bakit? Kunin natin kay x cube yung x na yun. So, ang mangyayari, magiging ganito siya. Okay, sige. Magiging integral of x squared times e to the x squared times x dx. Ayan. So, kailangan natin ipara si x kay e to the x squared so that we can integrate. So, therefore, we can say that dv is e to the x squared times x dx, and then u is x squared. So, mag-let u and dv lang muna tayo. To get v, integrate dv, and then to get dv, to get du, differentiate natin yung u natin. So, again, misconception ng lahat, usually kasi ginagawa, nagle-let u muna agad. Diba? So, ang inuuna dapat natin ay si dv, hindi si u. Kasi, we should make sure that dv is integrable. Kasi sayang lang pag-integration by parts natin kung hindi naman pala integrable yung dv. Okay? So, always let dv first before u. Okay? So, always examine if dv is integrable. If not, may problema tayo doon. Okay? So, ayun. So, let dv muna, hindi u. So, kaya naman, mag-let u muna as long as you are sure na integrable naman lahat. Okay? But just to make sure na integrable si dv muna ang i-let natin. Examine natin yung equation. So, this is just a same expression. So, x squared times x is x cubed. Basically, we separated x here so that it can be paired here sa e to the x squared. So, dito, ano yung natin? How do you get your... Ito, ilipat natin. Okay. So, to get your v, integrate natin. dv Integral of e to the x squared x dx. So, ang u natin dito is x squared. Derivative niya is 2x. So, we put 2 here and then put 1/2 here. Okay? That's the time na applicable na yung natin. Integral of e raised to u du equals e raised to u plus. So, you need to have the du here first. So, ito na yung du niya. Para ma-apply natin yung formula. Again, you cannot apply the formula if not satisfied lahat ng conditions. So, 1/2. Okay? So, 1/2 here and then we have e to the x squared. Okay? So, eu plus c. E to the u plus c. So, e raised to the x squared. Okay. So, huwag na natin muna lagyan ng c. So, as is lang muna siyang e to the x squared. E to the x squared. Because this is not the final answer. So, huwag na tayo muna maglagay ng c. So, du is 2x derivative of x. So, finally, we already have u, may dv na, may v, may du na. So, just substitute back sa natin, sa expression. Babacksub lang natin siya. So, integral of x cubed e to the x squared dx is equal to, so what is u? U is x squared. What is v? V is 1/2 e to the x squared. And then, we have minus integral of v du. Ano yung v natin? V is 1/2 e to the x squared. Okay, times du, which is 2x. As you can see here, 2x dx. So, ito, integrate lang natin to. So, ito, integrable niya as you can see here. Okay? So, si 1/2 x, ilalabas lang natin. Si 1/2, ilabas lang natin dito. Okay? Para, at least ito, kompleto na siya. So, ito, applicable dito yung, applicable na dito yung natin, no? Yung formula natin for integral of e raised to u du equals e raised to u plus. Again, we're just reversing the process of differentiation. So, therefore, we have the x squared dx equals, so 1/2 x squared e to the x squared minus 1/2. So, ito is already complete, no? Kasi may 2x na siya. If u is x squared, so du is 2x dx. So, kompleto na siya. Satisfied yung formula natin. So, that is e to the u, which is x squared, and then plus c here. Okay? So, finally, we can just simplify that. E to the x squared dx equals, so 1/2 e to the x squared times quantity x squared minus 1 plus c. Again, pinactor out lang natin yung common to the both terms, which is si 1/2 tsaka si e to the x squared. So, ito, minus 1 na lang siya. So, plus c here. So, this is now the final answer for this problem. Okay, so let's proceed here sa ating next problem. So, integration by parts pa rin. Okay, so, integral of x sin x dx. So, integral of u dv. Integral of u dv equals uv minus integral of v du. Okay? So, dito, make sure that dv is integrable. It can be x, it can be sin x. So, both are integrable naman. So, gawin natin, si dv na lang si sin x. Okay, so dv is sin x dx. Si u is cx. So, again, this is your dv. This is your u here. Okay, so u dv. And then determine what is v and what is du. I get that, parang dito na. So, integral lang natin to. Okay, and then we have v as the integral of sin x, that is negative cosine x plus c, but don't put c first. Mamaya tayo maglagay ng plus. So, derivative of u is dx. So, uh, you already have dv, u, du, tsaka v here. So, substitute na lang natin lahat yan dito. Okay, so integral of u dv. So, ano yung u natin? U is, of course, x sine x dx. So, that's u dv equals uv. Ano yung u natin? X. V is negative cosine x. Negative cosine x. And then minus integral of v du. So, minus integral of v du. Ano yung, ano natin? Ano yung v? V is negative cosine x. Du is dx. Or, negative times negative, that is negative times negative, that should be positive here. Plus. Okay? So, ito, cosine lang siya. Cosine x. Cosine x dx. So, ito ay equals negative cosine x, negative x cosine x. So, integral ng cosine, that is sine. Okay, so negative x cosine x plus sine x plus c. So, integral of x sine x dx is this value here. So, this is now the answer for this problem. Okay? So, ayun. So, let's go here sa next problem natin. So, integral of, we have integral of x squared ln x dx. So, make sure that dv is integrable. So, pwedeng x squared na lang yung dv natin. So, integral of u dv equals uv minus integral of v du. Okay, si dv, okay, dv should be integrable. So, you have x squared dx. And then cu, c ln x. So, ito ay, so, integral of dv equals integral of x squared dx. So, that is just v equals, ano yung integral ng x squared dx? So, that is x cubed over 3. Again, that's from your power rule. U raised to n plus 1 over n plus 1. So, dito, derivative ng u is just derivative of ln x, which is du over u. Diba? So, or dx over x. And then finally, you can just substitute substitute na lang natin lahat dun sa formula natin. So, integral of u dv, that is just x squared ln x dx equals, you have here uv. So, ano yung u natin? U is ln x. V is x cubed over 3 minus integral of v du. Ano yung v natin? X cubed over 3. And then du. Du is dx over x. So, ito ay 1/3 x cubed ln x minus, so yung 1/3 labas na natin, and then x cubed over x is just equal to x squared. Okay? So, you have, okay, lagay na lang natin dito. So, 1/3 x cubed ln x minus, you have here x cubed over 3. Ito, and then yung ano natin is du is dx over x. So that is 1/3. 1/3. And then you have here, ito gawin na natin x cubed to para diretso. So x cubed over x is x squared. 1/3, and then this one here, x cubed over x is x squared. So 1/3 times, we have here x cubed over 3. So 2 plus 1 is 3. over 2 plus 1. Okay, plus C here. So that's just equal to 1/3 times 3, that is 9. Okay? Sa baba, yung denominator natin. So you have, plus natin. Okay, so you have equals to 1/3 x cubed ln x minus 1/9 x cubed plus c. So this is now the answer for this problem. So pwede ba ma-simplify because 1/3 tsaka x cubed is common, but I think since 1/9 naman na yon, so okay na yan. So this should be an answer for this problem. Okay? So ayan, 1/3 x cubed ln x minus 1/9 x cubed plus c. So next problem, we have integral of sine squared x dx. So for this problem, as you can see, sine squared siya, no? Although you have an exponent here, you cannot apply the power rule since uh, hindi applicable yung power rule kasi wala kang cosine, wala kang du. Okay, this is what I'm talking about na the shorter the problem is, I think the more difficult it is to solve. Kasi usually kulang yung mga given to you, for you to integrate it directly. So we are going to use the integration by parts here because we can separate sine squared x into 2 sine x. Dalawang sine x. Yung sine x times sine x. So to use the integration by parts, you have to write it first. Integral of u dv equals ub minus integral of v du. Okay? And then you have this can be equal to sine x times sine x dx. So we have dv is sine x dx, and then u equals sine x. Okay, so this is your dv, this is your u, that's u dv. And then you have integrate lang natin yan, so v equals, so integral ng sine x. Okay, so negative cosine x plus c, so don't put plus c muna, mamaya na lang. And then derivative of u here is, derivative ng sine x is cosine x dx. Again, nakuha natin yung b if you integrate this here. And then finally, you can just substitute sa, ano natin, sa problem. So integral of u dv natin, so sine x times sine x dx equals uv. Ano yung u natin? U is sine x. Substitute na lang, v is negative cosine x. And then integral of, so minus v du. V is negative cosine x. Du is cosine x. And then dx. So integral of, this is just sine squared x dx equals negative sine x cosine x plus integral of cosine squared x dx. Again, we have a problem here because meron ka namang lumitaw na cosine squared. But we can actually simplify that, no? Kasi di ba ang ano natin, from Pythagorean identities, ang sine squared x plus cosine squared x is equal to 1. So therefore, sine squared x is just equal to 1, cosine squared x is just equal to 1 minus sine squared x. So that we can express cosine squared in terms of sine squared para makombine din natin siya later on. So we have integral of sine squared x dx equals negative sine x cosine x plus integral of 1 minus sine squared x dx because cosine squared is just equal to cosine squared is just equal to 1 minus sine squared x. So equals negative sine x cosine x plus integral of dx minus integral of sine squared x dx. And then ito, yung ano natin, no? Itong si sine squared x dx, lipat natin sa kabila. So magiging integral of sine squared x dx plus integral of sine squared x dx. So ito, we just transferred that to the other side. So naging plus siya. Okay? And then we have here negative sine x cosine x plus integral ng dx is x plus c. Okay? And then sine squared x plus sine squared x integral. So that is just 2 integral of sine squared x dx equals negative sine x cosine x plus x plus c. Okay? To get sine squared x, integral ng sine squared x, divide both sides by 2. Kasi may constant 2 coefficient ka sa kabila. Okay? So we have negative sine x cosine x plus c over 2. Okay? So this is now your answer for this problem. So we have, but yung c over 2, pwede mong gawing constant na lang ulit. Okay, so c over 2 is still a constant. Constant pa din siya. So pwede mong gawin, ihiwalay mo na lang ulit si c. So eto, ilabas na lang natin. So plus c. Okay? And then, based from this, so we have, we can actually further simplify this value. So sine, integral of sine squared x dx equals, so ito, that is just negative 1/2 sine x cosine x. Okay, what's that? Sine x cosine x. So we have plus 1/2 x plus c. So, if you can recall, no, yung sine 2x just equal to, so yung double angle identity natin, sine 2x is equal to 2 sine x cosine x. So if ever you have 2 sine x cosine x dito, sana, you can just simplify that as sine 2x. But wala kang 2 sine x, diba? So meron ka lang sine x cosine. Wala kang 2 sine x cosine x. So meron ka lang sine x cosine x. So mag-multiply ka lang ng 2 dito. Okay, you just multiply 2 here. And then bawiin mo na lang sa labas. Multiply ka ng 1. So that you can simplify this one. Okay? So still, these are the same, no? So 2 times 1/2 is just 1. Naglagay lang tayo ng 2 para mapalabas lang natin yung identity. So this is just equal to negative 1/4 times 2 sine x cosine x plus 1/2 x plus c. But 2 sine x cosine x is equal to sine 2x. So negative 1/4 sine 2x plus 1/2 x plus c, or gawin lang natin na ayos yung order. So gawin natin huli natin or ipagitna na lang natin yung negative. So inahin natin si 1/2 x minus 1/4 sine x plus c. So you have this answer for this problem. Okay, let's go here. Integration by algebraic substitution. So, ang indication para masabi natin na applicable ba yung integration by algebraic substitution is if, again, hindi siya integrable, directly integrable. And then, if you have fraction exponents. So, yun yung basis na, or palatandaan if you're going to use the algebraic substitution. For example, here you have integral of dx over x raised to 1/2 minus x raised to 1/4. So, dito ang ililet natin as a variable since the algebraic substitution siya. So, this is just actually a u, parang magiging u substitution na lang din siya. So, let's say, let u equal, so, since na x raised to the 1/4 yung pinakamababang exponent, okay? Yun yung ililet, ililet u natin. Okay, so let u equals x raised to 1/4. So if you raise both sides by 4, you get u raised to 4 equals x, or x equals u raised to 4. Raise both sides by 4, Okay, to get x in terms of u, and then you get this x equals u raised to 4. Okay, it's just algebra. And then you have to just change everything to to u. Okay? Because by its name, algebraic substitution, mag-change tayo ng variables. Okay? So derivative of x should be k 4u cubed du. Diba? So bring down 4, bring down the exponent, copy the inside function u, subtract 1 ka-exponent. So 4 minus 1 is 3. Differentiate the inner function, which is u. So that is du. So kompleto na yung substitution natin, lipat na lang natin dun sa equation. So integral of, so dx is 4u cubed du over, so is u is x is u to the fourth, u raised to 4. So u raised to 4 raised to 1 half, k minus u raised to 4 raised to 1. Okay, so this is integral of 4u cubed du over, so u to the, ito ay 4 times 1 half, so that's just squared. 4 times 1/4 to 1, so minus u lang to. Or you can just say na 4u cubed du over u times u minus 1. Okay? Yan, pinactor out lang natin yung u. So that we can just cancel this out and then ito magiging squared na lang. Okay, so you have integral of 4u squared over u minus 1 derivative of u. Or that is just 4 integral of u squared over u minus 1 derivative of u. Again, mas malaki yung degree ni numerator kay denominator. So, pwede tayo mag-long division muna dito. Okay, so this is just the same problem. So, u squared, nangyari magiging u squared divided by u minus 1. Okay? Dito natin gawin sa baba. So, u squared, again, we are going to simplify that kasi hindi siya proper na fraction. So, u squared divided by u minus 1. So, ito gawin natin u so that magkaroon tayo ng u squared. So, u times u squared, u times negative 1, negative u. So, subtract lang natin. So, we have u squared minus u squared, 0. So, ito, let's say may plus 0 dyan. So, 0 minus negative u. Take note of the signs. Okay, so doon tayo mali sa mga sign. So, 0 minus negative u is u lang, positive. To eliminate u here, as you can see, kailangan ma-eliminate yan. So, kailangan mo ng plus 1. So, 1 times u, 1 times u is u, 1 times negative 1 is negative 1. Okay, minus. So, u minus u, 0. 0 minus negative 1, 1. So, therefore, ang u squared pala, u squared over u minus 1 is just equal to the whole number quotient, yung whole na, to call this, yung quotient natin na walang remainder, so that's just u plus 1, plus the remainder, which is 1 over, ito, 1 over u minus 1. 1 over u minus 1. Okay? So, therefore, ito yung equivalent niya. Lalagay lang natin dito. So, that's just equal to 4. Yung 4u squared, so 4 times integral of u squared du over u minus 1 is just equal to integral of u plus 1 plus 1 over u minus 1, and then this is derivative of u. So, times 4 dito. And so, 4, okay, times integral of, that is, sama-samahin na natin. Sige, lagay natin sa lahat yung 4. So, 4 integral of u derivative of u plus 4 integral of du. So, just multiply at here, dito, and dito. So, yung 4, of course, naka-distribute din siya. So, you have plus integral of 4. So, yung 4 labas na natin. 4 integral of du over u minus 1. So, ito. So, 4u squared over 2. Again, power rule lang yan. So, u raised to 1 plus 1 over 1 plus 1. So, 4u squared over 2 plus 4, integral ng du. So, that's just u. Plus 4 ln u minus 1. Kasi ito ay, ano lang yan, derivative of u over u. Kasi ang u mo dito is u minus 1, derivative ng u is du. So, applicable yung may ln na formula. Okay? So, 4 ln u minus 1 plus, of course, c. So, pwede nating i-simplify na siya. Okay, 4 over 2 is just equal to 2u squared, and then plus 4u plus 4 ln u minus 1, okay, plus c. And then since we have u equals x raised to 1/4, babalik lang natin yung value ng x natin. Okay? So that should be equal to, okay, ano yung problem? So integral of dx over x raised to 1/2 minus x raised to 1/4 equals, okay, equal siya sa 2u squared. So u is x to the 1/4 squared plus 4 times ux to the 1/4, okay, plus 4 ln x to the 1/4 minus 1 because u is x to the 1/4 and then plus c. Okay, simplify lang natin. So 2x raised to, so 1/4 times 2, 1/2. Okay, plus x to the 1/4 or x to the 1/4 lang din to. Okay, copy the rest. Okay, plus c here. Okay, simplify pa natin. No? 2, x raised to 1/4. Sorry, x to the 1/2 is square root of x plus 4th root. So 4 times the 4th root of x. And then plus, ito, 4th root din siya. So ln, pwede mong ilagay lang yung 4 dito or pwede mong itaas. So ln, we have here the 4th root of x minus 1 plus c. So it's up to you if you want to put this one here sa taas as an exponent of that inside function ng natural logarithm. So this is dx over x to the 1/2 minus x to the 1. So this is now your answer for this problem.